Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock an FBC Mortgage Stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils. The Blue Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So UCF's offense takes the field. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. Got his man downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking downfield, it's Weeks. Steps away to find some room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find it. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He wants to go deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He'll just keep slinging it, trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Knights are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he'll step into the... Here comes the offense on 1st down. To the air, it's Weeks. Finds the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Complete in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This time they'll go to the running game. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Weeks. They're trying to get to it. Man, here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. And he intercepts it. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Defense is about firing off the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He makes the catch. Off he goes. He's at the 10. And he strides his way into... The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this off...
Afterburner's coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Knights have moved it inside the 20. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Knights line it up with a first and goal.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able...
Touchdown, Knights! And they'll put that score. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Might be looking to run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. Back to pass, it's Weeks. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The sure hands, it's Morton. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. A third and long coming up here. Off play action. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her flop.
Touchdown, UCF! Real. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking to take a shot. Complete downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Back to throw, it's Weeks. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I tell you what, every time you throw it that direction, your coach holds his breath. Like, it was just a tip there, but he's #1 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Breaks on the ball, sees the ball, make big plays. Be careful throwing that direction.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the... With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights! They've got... Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the gun to give to the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Knights will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dropping back, it's Weeks. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, the ground game. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again.
Touchdown, UCF! And the right. The offense set for a first down play. The run from the shotgun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Weeks. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good. And then when you take shots when you get matchups and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers, there's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
The give from the gun. Plows through the defense. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? On the option. That just never had a chance as they control. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Snatches it on the run. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Touchdown, Knights! And the offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They're trying to find some room off right tackle. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Dropping back, it's Weeks. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCF. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of...
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. And the ball is intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. The offense starts with a short field. The give to the lone running back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback adapting. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. It's complete on the right side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man in the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Touchdown, Knights! And the stop. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Line gets set, first down. Here's the handoff. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I know the passing game sells. The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
It's complete to the left. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The Knights will snap it on first and 10. He finds his man, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense has a second down play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Got it! And they're going to put another one. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Going to take a shot. Got it. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. Much impact. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On second down, looking again to throw. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean,
touchdown, UCF! Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. Brings it in down the left side. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask